Hey, have you started preparing for the upcoming exam?
Oh, don't remind me. I've been trying to avoid thinking about it, but I guess I can't hide from it forever. How about you?
I started reviewing the material, but there's still so much to cover. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe how fast this semester has flown by. I'm worried I won't have enough time to cover everything.
I know what you mean. I've been making a study schedule to make sure I can cover all the topics. It's the only way I can stay organized.
That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that too. It's just hard to stay focused with all the distractions at home.
Tell me about it. Sometimes I feel like my house is the worst place to study. But we have to do our best. Maybe we can even study together sometime to keep each other on track.
That sounds like a great plan. Studying together might help us stay motivated and clarify any doubts we have. When are you thinking of starting your study group?
How about this weekend? We can meet up at the library or a quiet coffee shop.
Sounds good. Let's set a time and place soon. And if you come across any good study resources or tips, make sure to share them.
Absolutely. We're in this together. We'll tackle this exam and come out on top.
I'm feeling more motivated already. Let's do this. Hey there. Have you seen the new film that just came out?
Oh, you mean the one everyone's been talking about? No, not yet, but I'm dying to see it. What's it called again?
It's called Uncharted. It's based on the popular video game series, and I heard it's got a great cast and some fantastic action sequences.
Oh, yeah, I remember the game. Nathan Drake, right? Who's playing him in the movie?
Yeah, that's right. Tom Holland is playing Nathan Drake, and Mark Wahlberg is taking on the role of Sully. I was a bit skeptical at first, but I've heard they did a great job.
Wow, that's an interesting choice for Nathan Drake. But I like both actors, so I'm sure they'll do justice to the characters. How's the chemistry between them?
The chemistry between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg is surprisingly good. They play off each other really well. It's not exactly like the game, but it works for the movie's storyline.
That's good to hear. I've also heard that the movie has some incredible set pieces and action scenes. Is that true?
Absolutely. The action sequences are a highlight of the film. The stunts and the cinematography are top-notch. It feels like you're right there with the characters as they go on their adventures.
Nice. I love a good action-packed movie. What about the plot? Is it faithful to the game's storyline?
Well, they took some liberties with the plot to make it work for the movie format, but it still captures the essence of the game. It's an adventure that takes you around the world in search of treasure, and there are some great twists and turns along the way.
That sounds promising. I also heard that the movie has some humor in it. Does it have that adventurous and witty vibe from the games?
Oh, definitely. There is a lot of humor and banter between the characters. Tom Holland's Nathan Drake brings that wit and charm from the games to the screen, and it adds a fun dynamic to the film.
Sounds like a well-rounded movie. So, would you recommend it?
Absolutely, I'd recommend it. If you enjoyed the games or are a fan of action-adventure films, you'll have a great time watching Uncharted. It's a thrilling ride from start to finish.
Great! I'll definitely check it out this weekend. Thanks for the recommendation. Anything else I should know before I go see it?
Just go in with an open mind, and remember that it's a movie adaptation of a game, so there will be some differences. But I think you'll enjoy it for what it is, a fun and action-packed adventure. Let's catch up after you've seen it, and we can discuss it in more detail.
Sounds like a plan. I can't wait to see it and share my thoughts with you. Thanks for the chat. Hey, Emily, it's been a while since we caught up. How have you been?
Oh, hi there, John. I've been good, Just caught up with life and work. How about you?
Same here, life's been keeping me on my toes. So, what's new in your world?
Well, I recently started a new job. It's been challenging, but I'm learning a lot. And I moved to a new apartment last month, so I've been busy setting up my new place.
That's great to hear about your job. What are you working on?
I'm in marketing, and right now, I'm involved in a campaign for a new product launch. It's pretty exciting, but it comes with its fair share of stress.
Marketing sounds interesting. Must be a lot of creativity involved. How do you manage the stress?
It is, but you're right, it can be stressful at times. I've been trying to keep a work-life balance, going for runs, and practicing some mindfulness techniques. And, of course, enjoying my coffee here at our favorite spot helps too.
That's a good approach. Speaking of coffee, I see you're having your usual cappuccino.
You know me well, John. I can't resist a good cappuccino. What about you? Are you still sticking with your Americano?
Absolutely. It's my go-to here. By the way, have you been reading anything interesting lately? I remember you used to be a bookworm.
I haven't had as much time for reading lately, but I recently picked up a new novel by one of my favorite authors. It's been a nice escape from reality.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Mind sharing the title? I'm always looking for a good book recommendation.
It's called The Nightingale by Christian Hanna. It's a historical fiction novel set during World War II, and it's beautifully written.
The Nightingale, noted. I'll definitely check it out. So, do you have any exciting plans coming up, apart from work in the new apartment?
Well, I'm planning a trip to the mountains next month. I need a break from the city, and I love hiking, so it's a perfect way to relax and disconnect. How about you? Any travel plans?
That sounds amazing. I wish I could join you, but I've got a work conference coming up in a few weeks. It's in the next state, so not as exciting as a mountain trip, but it should be interesting.
No worries, maybe next time. Conferences can be great for networking and learning. What's the focus of this one?
It's about emerging technologies and their impact on the industry. I'm hoping to gain some valuable insights.
Sounds interesting. Speaking of technology, have you tried any cool apps or gadgets lately?
Actually, I've been playing around with a new language learning app, trying to brush up on my Spanish. It's a work in progress, though.
That's fantastic. Learning a new language is always a rewarding endeavor. Maybe we can have a conversation in Spanish next time we meet.
That would be a fun challenge. So, how's your family doing? I remember you mentioning your sister was applying to colleges.
Yes, she's been accepted to a couple of universities already, so we're in the middle of decision making. It's an exciting but nerve-wracking time for her and the family.
That's a big step for her. I'm sure she'll make the right choice. Let her know I said congratulations.
Thanks, I will. So, John, tell me, how's your family? Your little brother must be growing up fast.
He is indeed. He just started high school, and he's getting into all sorts of sports. My parents are doing well too, enjoying their retirement and traveling more.
That's great to hear. Time flies, doesn't it?
It sure does, Emily. It's been nice catching up with you today. Let's not wait so long to do it again.
Agreed, John. Let's make it a regular thing. Coffee, cappuccino, and good conversation.